All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another amazing video. Thank you so much for watching. On this video, I'm going to be talking about DXN. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is definitely one of the tokens under the Zen in which you do not want to sleep on. There's multiple projects out there, multiple coins that have also done pretty good. Some of them are probably just falling behind in the Zen ecosystem, but DXN has been here since day one. They've already been here for a year. I've already seen Twitter posts from them celebrating, saying thank you and stuff like that. By the way, DXN team, if you're watching, thank you. You guys have done an amazing job. You guys have been here literally just from pure FUD, negative comments, hate. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about, and you literally deserve the best. And I hope you continue to develop and do great in the ecosystem. So $1.71 is what we are looking at right now under the DXN to the ETH part. 15% green up today. It was staying flat for the longest time, and if it is finally looking like it's gonna pop off, but only if these scenarios happen. So looking at the chart, it's fresh. I don't have any indicators on this just now, but I did do it a while ago. So let's see the 1334 MA. If you want to copy my strategy, that's perfectly fine. You know, DXN is an amazing token in which it can, I think it was valued at like what, $80, $60 at one point, something like that. I'm gonna check the history here in a bit, and I'm gonna go ahead and add the relative strength index. I'm gonna keep the 4-hour just in case, and I'm gonna change this little gear icon, and then I'm gonna change the pink. That's just the color that I typically stick with. It's the best one in my opinion. The inputs is gonna be 13. And that's going to be the close. That's what I do in case, you know, like I said, if you want to copy me, that's fine, man. I don't mind it. A lot of people charge money for this knowledge and I guess strategy, but I don't. Like, as long as you click the like button, I'm happy. As long as, you know, you comment something at least to help the algorithm out a little more, it would mean the world, man. So that right there is how you would do it. I stick with the crossings to let me know what's happening. And by the looks of things, we crossed bullish right here on March 18th. This cross right here and the candlesticks above the 1334 moving averages made it a super parabolic move, and that's what caused this right here. I'm telling you, this technical analysis way, like the style, works so freaking good. I love it. I use it for stocks, crypto, everything, and it's always like a 80-90% accuracy. Once it crosses, you will know the direction of it. So looking at this, we are still very super bullish right here. We did have a small pullback for the DX inside, but that's only because of the RSI. See, I'm not the type of person that has a lot of lines and everything all over the place, and it just frustrates me on my head and eyes. So I like to keep it simple. You know, these technical analysis 1334 and the RSI is really the most, not really the most, but like the simplest way to be able to trade whenever it comes to day trades, maybe even swing trades. 4 hours is what I have been recently been doing the most. It tells me more than any other out there. The 4 hours has done really, really good. But we did have this drop right here, not even a drop, just a small little pullback. It was because of the RSI. This RSI tells me a lot more as well. Once we started going above this white dotted line up here, it is an overbought territory. So it needs to cool off and come down. And that's exactly what happened. We hit a peak of like 80 on the RSI, and we needed a pullback, and that's exactly what's going on. So now that we are finally starting to see this, we are finally starting heading into the middle zone is really what I like this trading right here. This middle category is very, very healthy. It gives it enough momentum, enough strength for whenever it does pop, it does some crazy gains. So looking at this, it's going to cool off a little more in my opinion. So that's probably what's going to happen on the RSI side. It's also going to give a break for the 1334 because they are looking like they're just too much separated. It's always best to keep them close like over here, in which it can make it go even higher. But $1.71 is really, really good. It stayed at around like $1-ish for a long time period. The only thing that is looking to be holding it back is also this right here. The high, the recent high, right, this one right here on January seems to be at like $2, and I'm gonna round up and say $2.10 is really where it is needing to break out the most. And this, I'm gonna say that right there. I don't really like to go off of the the wicks. I like to go off of the candles. So it looks like this one, I can move this one probably a little higher. That is going to be a critical area as well to break through. The wicks over here tried, but they got rejected. So I'm going to go off of that one right there. For the most part, if we break this $2.10, give or take, if you want to DCA a little more or buy up a little more whenever this breaks, then it looks like it could actually go to $3 and some change. And I'm just speculating on the upside, right? This is no promises, no guarantees. Past the history does like to repeat itself, but it sure does like to rhyme, right? Looking at that is what it seems like it wants to do, and they are working on multiple projects as well. Like for example, the NFTs that they have, they're working on an AI. I think it's like Q. So overall, like this is a very underrated project in my opinion. It's still big and it still has the community, it still has the investors in it, but it's still very underrated whenever it comes to the Zen ecosystem, and whenever it can help out as much as it can. It's actually helped Zen amazing, man. It's done its job and it's still here, which is great. At $1.70, man, it could actually go back into the previous prices that it was way back in the day, in which people were going crazy over this. Like if you don't know how DB Zen works, literally you just go over here, you click whatever network you want to, Ethereum, Evmos, whichever one. By the way, Evmos is doing really good, by the way. But Ethereum's pretty much the big dog here. Everybody knows Ethereum, everybody uses it, but sadly the gas fees are a little too expensive, so you could use whichever one. Pulse Chain would be the second one in my opinion to invest in. That PZen is amazing. You can go on here and get your Zen. You can do some little burns that you want to do and get yourself some Dxn, and it gives you payouts from that. So it's a lot of information to this. I do have a YouTube video about DB Zen. If you want to check it out, just search it up. I'll leave it down below, or I'll have the link somewhere floating all around this video if I remember. If I don't, I apologize. Just search up on my history the DB Zen, right? And it will pop up and it'll show you everything that you need to know. Some people have made some serious gains from both the token price just being early enough, and second is just pretty much burning your Zen and getting that payouts. Some people are enjoying this a lot, and they also have Zenon, which is this one right here, in which you can go and instead of paying the Ethereum gas fee for you to claim your Zen, you can just get a gasless fee and you can just exchange it for like Zen as like a payment type of style, in which it helps out the small fish. Even a lot of people out there, right? Because the gas fee does get pretty expensive. Just as long as your Zen is profitable enough, it can cover that. So we'll see what happens in the future, because they are coming out with multiple things at once, and they are still doing an amazing job. Shout out to them. I love them. I also did a really good video a while ago about how much each blockchain per Zen Dxn does it. I think I did like 100 coins of DB Zen, 100 coins of the DXN on Ethereum, Avalanche Network, Polygon, all of them individually. So if you want to go check that out, it's also on there in the history. So it's a lot of fun. They're still going to be here for a long time. They keep developing. They keep doing their stuff. It helps out the Zen price overall. The max supply right now is 2.4 million. Holders is what's really, really good. Like almost 3,000 holders at the current time of recording. The on-chain market cap, $4.1 million. And it's definitely going to grow, especially as the bull run continues to go, especially whenever Ethereum's doing its thing. So we will be patient, start loading up as much as you can, because this is still very underrated. We'll see what happens in the future. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, Zen community, you guys know what to do. Click the like button, comment, subscribe. Let me know your strategy. Do you have any DXN? Are you going to hold, buy, burn, Zen, whatever it is? Let me know down in the comment section. But guys, thank you so much for checking the video out. I'll see you tomorrow in the next one. Take it easy. I'm out. Peace.